In a house of polished windows where the wealthy daughters smiled, Allison kept her secret books beneath the folded piles. Eve had read them, Jane had too, though none had dared confess. Stories of a savage world of collars, steel and dress. They lived like little Ubaras, pretty, proud and cold, trading glances, judging men, dreaming futures built on gold. Yet beneath the careful manners, beneath the social game, something in those forbidden pages called each girl by name. Books beneath the clothing, secrets in the room, words that smelled of iron law, of fire, stars and doom. Books beneath the clothing, hidden from the day. But once a girl has read of Gor, she cannot turn away. Mrs. Rawlinson found them, laid them on her desk, and 3 proud girls were summoned to answer for the mess. Shame, she said, such shameful things, unfit for ladies here. And Allison felt her tower fall in sudden social fear. Then the house mother's voice changed, younger, smooth and strange. She spoke as one who knew too much of Gorian customs range. Remove your shoes, she ordered, kneel before my feet. And 3 proud daughters touched the floor, afraid, ashamed, complete. Books beneath the clothing, secrets in the room, words that smelled of iron law, of fire, stars and doom. Books beneath the clothing, hidden from the day. But once a girl has read of Gor, she cannot turn away. They thought it only punishment, a private house disgrace. But somewhere in that darkened room, a net was taking shape. The books had been a doorway, the party would be bait, and every laugh that followed was already chained to fate. Books beneath the clothing, now the truth begins. Books beneath the clothing, open hidden sins. Eve and Jane and Allison do not know what waits in store. The first soft chain is curiosity, the last is named Gor. The party lights were golden, the music low and sweet. The sisters came in painted robes, the young men took their seats. Nora dressed as Ubara, laughing on her throne, while Allison, Eve and Jane were led in shame before their own. They wore no gowns of dignity, no veils of social grace, only rough and belted cloth that bared too much of shape. Bells were tied at ankles, cups on bended knees, they carried meat and wine. They answered master, mistress, and kept their eyes in line. Nora used her like a cloth, then cast food to the floor, and Allison crawled to eat it as though she knew that law. The switch came down like lightning, the shame burned into skin, and something under terror began to stir within. She told herself it was pretend, a punishment, a play, but the color taught a language that would never go away. Chemist at the party, belled before them all. They thought it was a costume game, but she could hear Gor call. Chemist at the party, head down, hands afraid. The laughter of the watching room became the first true change. Some guests saw only pleasure, some saw a clever jest, some saw three spoiled beauties put neatly to the test. But Mrs. Rawlinson smiled there, knowing more than she would say. The party was not ending, it was opening the way. Chemist at the party, let the bells still ring. Chemist at the party, she has felt a hidden thing when the color was removed. The mark remained inside. A girl may flee the costume, but not the truth it tried. Days after came the dream marks, cord lines on wrist and bone. Then silence filled the sorority house, and Allison stood alone. Men waited in the parlor, calm as hunting stone, and one voice gave a command in a tone she should have known. She remembered from the books then that cold Gorian phrase, must a command be repeated, and fear became a maze. She undressed before them trembling, turned beneath their eyes, and heard them weigh her beauty like merchandise and prize. White silk in the van, white ribbon at her throat, hands tied behind her body, no letter and no note. White silk in the van, earth falls far away. She says there is no Gor, but Gor has claimed the day. A metal ring at ankle, a white silk sign in place, a gag to still her pleading, a captive's tear-streaked face. They carried her through the back door, laid her on the floor, and the road began beneath her toward the hidden world of Gor. She begged to buy her freedom, offered wealth and name, but every worldly treasure had vanished in the game. All is gone, the captor told her, everything but you. And Allison learned her body was the coin they valued true. White silk in the van, white ribbon at her throat, hands tied behind her body, no letter and no note. White silk in the van, earth falls far away. She says there is no Gor, but Gor has claimed the day. She thought of Eve and Jane then, of sisters' pride and fear. They are all in hand, he told her, and the truth drew near. One by one the pretty house had been harvested and sold. The forbidden books were prophecy, the party was foretold. White silk in the van, the road becomes a chain. White silk in the van, no pleading can remain. A cloth with bitter sleep descends. The old world fades, the new begins. She closes frightened earthborn eyes and wakes where collars rain. She woke beyond all arguments, no campus, house or law. Only pens and market voices, only men of Gor. She learned her name was Allison, a barbarian in chain, mocked and trained and spoken for, no longer free again. In R she wore the collar, in R she learned to kneel. The tunic switch and marketplace made every lesson real. Earth became a fading lie, a dream behind the stars, while Korean streets and public rings wrote truth in iron bars. Allison of Gor, barbarian far from home, sold beneath the alien sun, no longer free to roam. Allison of Gor, the city knows her name. A slave may hear the whispers that move the hidden game. Lady Bina bought her, bright, vain and strange, with Lord Grendel in the shadows, a beast of mighty frame. The house of epic crates hid more than clay and trade, for beneath the ordinary shop a darker plan was laid. She saw the monster waiting, she feared his fur and claws. Yet Grendel was no simple beast of hunger, rage and jaws. He guarded Bina closely, he watched the streets at night, and Allison, serving near them, stood close to secret light. Allison of Gor, barbarian far from home, sold beneath the alien sun, no longer free to roam. Allison of Gor, the city knows her name. A slave may hear the whispers that move the hidden game. A slave is often overlooked, but slaves are always near. They carry cups and messages and listen through their fear. She knew not yet the meaning of card and coin and code, faces and the market, among the cries and dust, Allison saw two faces from a life that turned to rust. Neck chained, half clad, frightened, two barbarians in line. Even Jane from Earth were there, no longer proud or fine. Words burst out in English, wild with joy and pain. We are all colored, all slaves now, cried Allison to Jane. Eve wept in the sunlight, Jane trembled in the chain. Three sisters of another world had met on Gor again. Match set in Vienna, three girls from Earth undone. Match set in Vienna, beneath the Gorian sun. Once they wore the campus smile, now they kneel in slave girl style. Matched, set in Vienna, the old world cannot come. Lady Bina watched them, interested, bright, amused, while Astrinax and Lycos looked at what the slaver used. One saw Jane with measuring eyes, one saw Eve bow low, and Allison saw her sisters as men of Gor would know. No longer social rivals, no longer veiled by class, no longer safe behind a house of polished doors and glass. They were beauties in the marketplace, animals for sale, and every chain between them told the same hard tale. Match set in Vienna, three girls from Earth undone. Match set in Vienna, beneath the Gorian sun. Once they wore the campus smile, now they kneel in slave girl style. Matched, set in Vienna, the old world cannot come. Some are sent to ours high streets, some to Vienna's rings, some to kitchens, shops or wagons, some to nameless things. But fate can twist a coffle and bring lost voices near. For one brief moment Earth returned in three girls' else tears. Let the market turn. Match set in Vienna, let the old pride burn. Jane and Eve and Allison will leave the city's light. The roads to the Voltaire are waiting, and Gor grows dark tonight. Was tied about her throat, her wrist behind her bound, and Allison walked through our streets with eyes upon the ground, to a Mintez's wine shop, then back through crowd and shade. A slave who could not read the words that moved the hidden blade. A deck of cards in proper order, a paper sheet unseen, a code along the edges where no plain ink had been. Mixed the deck and read the message, put it back and hide hide. A simple game of Kaiser cards could turn the world aside. Cards of Amintus, secrets on the rim. Cards of Amintus, where the light grows dim. A slave may carry kingdoms, a girl may bear a war. The smallest sack around her neck may shake the gates of Gor. Grendel moved at midnight, Bina read the signs. Desmond watched the monster's steps and followed hidden lines. Some thought Grendel traitor, some thought him bought by night. But every lie he told them was sharpened for the fight. Allison feared the alleys, the shadows, hands, and thieves. Yet still she went when ordered, for a slave obeys and leaves. She did not know the whole design, and that was safest too. A frightened girl who knows too much can ruin what is true. Cards of Amintus, secrets on the rim. Cards of Amintus, where the light grows dim. A slave may carry kingdoms, a girl may bear a war. The smallest sack around her neck may shake the gates of Gor. There are wars of steel and banners, and wars of ink and breath. There are codes that purchase armies, and signs that summon death. While cities sleep in ignorance, while merchants count their gold, the conspirators are moving through messages controlled. Cards of Amintus, cards of Amintus, cards of Amintus, cards of Amintus. Shuffle, mark, and turn. Cards of Amintus. Let the secret burn. Before the cave, before the snow, before the world learns what they know. A slave walks through the marketplace with danger at her throat. With danger at her throat. The wagons left the city, the roads grew thin and high. The Voltaire raised their jagged teeth against the hard blue sky. Astrinax had supplies there, Lycos held his glass. Desmond rode in silence as the caravan would pass.
Lady Bina came unwilling,
Then strangely eager still,
for the blind cur's whispered counsel.
had bent her little will.
Grendel walked beside them,
A mountain made of fur,
and Allison served trembling
near the shadow of the curve. Rode to the crag of Kleinius, wagon, wheel, and chain. Rode to the crag of Kleinius, dust and mountain rain. Behind them more is faded, before them secrets wait.
every step
Into the Voltaire draws them closer to the gate.
Jane and Eve came with them,
No longer lost alone,
while Allison watched Desmond.
and longed to be his own.
but he was cold and distant,
a warrior hard to read,
and every glance he denied her
lit another need.
Task hunters crossed the pathway,
Cleomenes and his men,
danger moved in hoofbeats,
then vanished back again.
something watched the caravan,
Something knew the road,
and every halt in mountain wind
felt heavy with a load.
Road to the crag of Clinius,
Wagon, wheel and chain,
road to the crag of Clinius,
through dust and mountain rain. Behind them Mars fading, before them secrets wait.
every step into the voltite
Draws them closer to the gate. A free woman may think herself safe, a slave may know she's not. A monster may guard with honor, a man may hide his plot.
on roads where rocks remember
The blood of men and beasts,
no one reaches mountain doors
unchanged by fear at least.
road to the crag of Clinius,
Let the cold winds rise
road to the crag of Clinius,
under watching skies. The cave is waiting in the stone, a hidden world, a hidden throne. The road that began in our ends under alien eyes. Inside the crag of Clinius, the mountain opened wide, and all the travelers entered the world the peaks could hide. Corridors of polished stone, globes that burned without flame, gardens under mountain dark, and beasts that knew her name. There were laboratories, workshops, halls and cells, places men were welcome and places none could tell. Kuri moved in shadow, humans served and schemed, and Allison saw a hidden world more dreadful than she dreamed. Cave of Agamemnon, the mountain has a heart. Cave of Agamemnon, where world conquest start. Metal eyes and golden chains, beasts that speak of distant range. Cave of Agamemnon, dark beneath the stone. The Lady Bina was welcome with garlands, bars and pride, as if she were some chosen thing for Agamemnon's side. Grendel seemed to bend there, wearing favor's golden sign, and Allison feared his honor across the hidden line. Then came the audience chamber, the Kuri gathered round, and a machine crawled forward with a strange and living sound. Metal legs and pincer arms, 4 eyes of watching steel, A crab-like lord of iron, making flesh and terror kneel.
Cave of Agamemnon.
The mountain has a heart.
Cave of Agamemnon.
Where world conquest start. Metal eyes and golden chains, beasts that speak of distant rain.
Cave of Agamemnon.
Dark beneath the stone. Not all gods wear sacred robes, not all kings wear crowns. Some speak through metal bodies where underground light drowns. A cave may hide an empire, machine may carry will, and Gor may sleep in sunlight while the dark prepares to kill.
Cave of Agamemnon.
Let the echoes wake.
Cave of Agamemnon.
Let the hidden planet shake. Allison kneels and sees too much. Steel beyond the human touch. In the
Cave of Agamemnon.
the conspiracy has a face.
They said Lord Grendel had betrayed them, had chosen claw and throne, had bowed to Agamemnon, and left old friends alone.
Allison believed it, for what else could she see?
He spoke of Curry conquest and the death of liberty. But Desmond knew the deeper game, the counterplot inside.
The card codes copied Kaiser sheets.
The truth Grendel must hide.
To move within the enemy, he wore the traitor's face
And risked his name and honor
to buy the world more space.
Grendel would not kill her.
Would not pass the test.
Grendel would not kill her.
Though knives were at his chest,
He guarded Lady Bina.
He broke the tyrant's plan.
A beast may show more honor
Than the proudest human man.
Agamemnon called him forward, Bina standing near,
And gave the simple order that would prove his heart by fear.
kill her was the measure.
Show us what you are.
But Grendel would not touch her,
and doom became his star.
bound and dragged through corridors, he seemed already dead.
Sentenced for the morning where the mountain snow lay spread.
Allison came as grooming slave to serve him one last time.
And learned the noble monster had refused the darkest crime.
Grendel would not kill her.
Would not pass the test.
Grendel would not kill her.
Though knives were at his chest.
He guarded Lady Bina. He broke the tyrant's plan.
A beast may show more honor
Than the proudest human man.
Tiresias moved in shadow. The blind cur knew the road, and hidden passages opened.
Where secret knowledge flowed.
Grendel would not flee the cave.
he still had work to do.
While searchers froze on mountain paths and never guessed the truth.
Grendel would not kill her.
Let the chains fall down.
Grendel would not kill her.
Let false honor drown. Through hidden halls and iron
The
lies,
counter-conspiracy survived.
A monster's mercy saved the day when darker beast would
The cave fell into factions, gangs with stolen gold, Kuri men and frightened slaves guarding what they'd hold. Grendel gathered only those whose honor he could trust, and led them from the mountain through snow and blade and dust. The Voltai did not spare them, the passes cut like knives. Yet through the cold and danger, the little band survived. Bina brought her 3 girls, Jane and Eve and Allison, and Desmond walked before them like a wound beneath the sun. 2 silver tusks, a message in the cards. 2 silver tusks, after all it's so hard. Not gift, not pity, not passing claim, but purchase made in his own name. 2 silver tusks, and Allison belongs. Back in our with Bina, the feast was laid once more, but one seat sat empty, and Allison's heart was sore. She thought Desmond had abandoned her, used her and withdrawn. So anger dressed as pride came out before the truth was born. She called him fraud and monster, scoundrel without grace, never knowing he was listening from the shadowed place. Then Bina opened Amintez's sack a deck, a note, 2 coins, and every word upon the cards made fear and joy rejoice. 2 silver tusks, a message in the cards. 2 silver tusks, after all so hard. Not gift, not pity, not passing claim, but purchase made in his own name. 2 silver tusks, and Allison belongs. To Desmond of Harfax, the written message read. Her old collar would be opened, his placed on her instead. She begged them not to tell him the bitter words she'd cried, but he had heard each sentence from the chamber just inside. She threw herself before him, joy and terror won. The long road from Earth to Gor at last completely done. He did not take her freely, he bought her as she was, so she would know the meaning of property and laws. The collar clicked around her, close upon her throat, and Bina's claim was ended with the passing of a note. Allison of Earth was gone, Allison of Gor remained, a slave beneath her master's hand, after plots and snow and chains. scattered, the cave is far behind. Agamemnon's shadow lingers in the corners of the mind. But Allison wears Desmond's collar, and Grendel's honor stands. The war for Gor is not yet done, but love